Hello guys, my name is Asaf and welcome to today's workshop on getting started with EPNS and to send EPNS notifications using EPNS SDK. So let's get started. So what is EPNS? For a quick intro, EPNS is the world's first decentralized communication and notification protocol for Web3. It enables notifications that are tied to your wallet address for every blockchain in the Web3 stage, and we are not in the Web3 space, and we are not just limited to Ethereum. So in a way, EPNS is a missing piece of architecture in the Web3 space. It helps to make the users more retentive to your Dapp and give you access to users to opt in communication, as in the users have to opt into your specific channel and only then they will get the notification. So that helps a lot in preventing spam. We have been working with 60 plus DeFi protocols for now. For instance, since our partnership with Aave, we have saved upwards of $10 million from liquidations, and since our partnership with Ethereum naming service, we have saved 500 domain names from expiring. As of right now, we have three ways a user can receive notifications, mainly EPNS browser Dapp, browser extension, mobile app. So let's see the types of notification in Web3 in EPNS. So there are broadcast notification, targeted notifications, and subset notifications. So for broadcasted notification, it's simple. It basically goes to all the users who are subscribed. With targeted notification, you can target the notification to a specific user, and with subset notification, you can have various communities or subsets of people who can receive these notifications. Right. So, and also I'm glad to announce that we are adding more types to it. For example, we are going to add secret notifications very soon, which will help to encrypt the notifications and send it to the user. So how do we send the notifications? We do it via channel. In simple words, a channel is just a way to send notifications to your subscribed users. Any user who activates themselves as a service on the protocol can be considered a channel. It is very similar to YouTube channels, where the creators need to create a channel and the users can subscribe to the channel to receive notifications. Yeah, go ahead. Whoever sent the message, you can just speak up. I cannot see the messages. All right, so
also you can continue.
Yeah, cool. All right, so what are the prerequisites for creating a channel? We should have like 50 DAI to stake and some ETH, some gas fees, some ETH to pay for the gas fees. So till now, do you guys have any questions? This is basically the general procedure of creating a channel, which we will see in the workshop. Any questions so far?
Yep, I think I'm good.
Okay, cool.
More Crypto, welcome. By the way, to everyone that is joining us today, this is supposed to be, we want to make this a little interactive, so if you have any question, feel free to raise your hand. And also, by the way, we cannot hear you at the moment.
Yeah, I'm just I'm just waiting for you to speak, and for the new users. So yeah, for the new joinees. All right, I guess we can move forward then. Yeah, feel free to interrupt me and ask questions if you have any. Cool. So with channels, you can send notifications, but how do we automate this process of sending notifications? When a specific event happens, or you need to send a notification or to a specific user when a specific event happens. So for automating that, we have something called as integration tools. And one of the integration tools is EPNS SDK. So the other four tools are EPNS showrunners, through smart contracts, subgraph notification, and through SNS. SNS and subgraph will be conducted in the forthcoming workshops. In today's session, we will mainly be discussing on the integration through EPNS SDK. Alright, so it is written in TypeScript and supports React Native, and vanilla JavaScript and Node.js. So it's basically a monorepo of packages that provide solutions for automating the notification sending process. So these are the main features of EPNS. So it's subscribe like an opt-in only, so as to prevent spam. We can send notifications through APIs, which I'll be showing in the demo soon, and you can integrate it with your respective front end using React components. This is the installation process, which we will be seeing in the demo. It's a pretty straightforward process of just doing a yarn install on a new project and just adding the SDK REST API, and we can just get started. So these are the EPNS SDK packages. The SDK REST API one is the one we will be using today to send notifications. It basically gives access to the EPNS backend API. UI Web and UI Embed are the other two packages. Like for the UI Embed, it basically helps to integrate the front end in the EPNS. So these will be talked about in the forthcoming workshop sessions, which we will be conducting. So these the code structure will be discussed in much more detail then. These are the links, and I guess now we can get started with the hello world notifications. Cool. So this is the staging.epns.io, right? So first we will see how do we create a channel, right? So we just need to go to staging.epns.io and go to create channel. Just going to see this is this public key, and you need to have this is a staging network, by the way, so it's a Go1 testnet, and these are the ETH tokens and the DAI token, which will be used for staking. Just to confirm before we get started, is my screen properly visible?
Yes, it is.
Cool. All right, so let's get started with the channel creation process. It's connected. Next. So we just fill out the name and the description. Sample channel for demo. docs.epns.io. Next. So you can have anything, maybe a link to your Dapp or a link to your white paper or anything like that for this channel. Next. Just need to add like an icon to your channel. Crop image. Create channel. Now you need to confirm two confirmations, one for DAI and one for the gas fees ETH. Right, confirm. So the transactions are successful. Now it will be created, I guess. Yeah, trial ETHOnline channel, it's created, and this is the public key associated with this channel. So any question up until this point? So a channel, just to reiterate, a channel is just a way that we can send notifications to the users, and the other users can just subscribe to your channel. So any questions up until this point? All right then. We can just move on to send notifications through the backend code. Right. So these are the basic bash commands that we need to run in order to send the notifications and like create a boilerplate project. Just to confirm, is the text visible or should I just increase the text size?
If you could increase it a little more, would be great, but it's okay.
Yeah, so I'll just do it. Appearance, zoom in. Yep.
That looks great.
Cool. So just create a new directory. SDK quick start. CD into it. By the way, all these commands are given in the quick start guide in the docs.epns.io, so you can easily refer that. So we can create a sample yarn project for this demo. Yarn init. Just accepting the defaults here. So yeah, project is created. Now I'm just adding the EPNS related packages from yarn. All right, it worked flawlessly. So yep. Now we have this EPNS starter kit. So I'm just going to move my private key.json file here. Right. Now all we need to do is create an index.js file and write some simple boilerplate code, and then we can get started with sending notification. Index.js. So this is the code that we will require. Copy and paste. So I'll just go through the code once. Like this is, we are importing the notification, the relevant libraries here, and this part we are just reading the private key associated with this this MetaMask account, right? So let's copy the public key, by the way, which we will be using later, and then this hello world is the sample message and the body and the title of the notification that we sent, and here we need to enter the public key for our channel. So this is the recipient, that is who will get the notification, and this is the channel itself that is going to send the notifications. So in this demo what we are doing is just we are sending the notifications to ourselves. So yep. So I think the configuration is ready. We can get started. Here, private key is there. Cool. Node index.js. Yeah. So if there is this error, if you face this error, that means the ES6 module related error. So all you need to do is go to this and copy this type module and paste it here in package.json. Right. So let's see if it succeeded. Error to status 204. That means our notification is sent. So we can see it in the terminal also, and let's go ahead to our browser, and this is the channel, communicate inbox. As you can see, we can see the message, and this is the timestamp for right now. Let's do it side by side once, that would be fun. So I guess like can any of you just suggest a message that we can write here, something interesting and fun, I guess, like for today testing out the notifications.
You can say EPNS demo.
Yeah, cool. So clear mode index.js succeeded, I think. Now just need to reload the page. EPNS demo, as you can see, with a different timestamp. So yeah, this is how you can send notifications on Web3. It's as simple as just configuring the public and private keys and just calling the send notification method. So integrating is basically just initializing this send notification method. So any questions till now? This is basically the entire like the demo. Yeah. So any questions up till now?
Also, like, do we need to reload the page? Doesn't it automatically come the message?
Yeah, so if there is a new message, you have to reload the page as you've seen. So yeah, you need to reload to get new messages. And something also related to that. So we also have like EPNS mobile app on which we can get notifications. So in that, it's like obviously there's no need to reload. You can just get notifications on the app. So yeah.
Got.
Also, here you just sent a broadcast notification, right?
No, this was a just a second.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so it was a target notification, and the target person was I was targeting myself here. So
Okay.
yeah.
Right, perfect. I was wondering if it would be possible to send a subset notifications, because it might be interesting for some people working on some projects at ETHOnline.
So first, yeah, so for subset notification, you just need to change this type to 2. But since this is a new channel, I don't think so it will be possible as of right now, because like you need at least more than 3 people so that you can create a subset of people, right? So so they will have to subscribe to that. So maybe in the forthcoming workshops we can try out the subset notification thing. So yeah, but yeah, that's a great point. We have 3 types of notifications like subset, target, and broadcast, right? So just changing this type to 1, 2, and 3, we can just toggle between those types. So that's an excellent point. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. So now we can proceed forward, I guess. So as you see, as you saw on the demo, using this backend SDK and EPNS SDK is just a matter of initializing and using this function called send notifications. In a nutshell, if something specific happens, like you can give an if condition just before this, something like if condition, and then just put this send notification block inside of this, and you will be able to trigger these notifications based on your requirements. For example, you can trigger these notifications when Bitcoin hits the price of $20,000 because you want to know around that, or when your liquidity levels on Aave reaches a certain point. Also, then you can trigger these notifications.